we go.
Right there.
Stand for the pledge, please. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everyone. This is Monday, January 20th. If you have any questions or business with us, come to the podium, give us your name and address. There is also a time under number 10 for public comment. We'll do that, and anytime we have a vote, we'll always try to give you the opportunity to speak your piece then. I'll have the roll call, please.
Mayor Cedar.
Here.
Councilmember Gottler.
Here.
Councilmember Kufa is absent. Councilmember Laporte.
Here.
Councilmember Paul.
Here.
Councilmember Volz.
Here.
Councilmember Westrick.
Here.
Motion to excuse Councilmember Cuffer's absence.
Order. Questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Number 4 is consent agenda. A is City Council minutes of January 6, 2025, special and regular meetings, recommendation approved. B, resignation boards, commissions, except with regrets.
Motion to approve. Support.
Questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Code number 5, A, ordinance introduction, conditional rezoning, 1309 Clinton Avenue. Mr. Downey.
Your Honor, before you and members of council is a proposed resolution that would amend the zoning map of the city to permit 1309 Clinton to be conditionally rezoned pursuant to an agreement that was reached between the ownership of the property and the city planning commission. This same ordinance was introduced at the January 6th meeting, and if adopted today, the city and the owner will be executing the conditional rezoning agreement that's referenced in the ordinance.
Make a motion to approve. Support.
Questions? Call the roll, please.
Westrick.
Yes.
Gottler.
Yes.
Laporte.
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
Volz.
Yes.
Cedar.
Yes.
Ordinance adopted.
Thank you. The resolution 2501, approve poverty exemption policy and guidelines. Mr. Bishop.
It is a requirement of the City of St. Clair to pass a resolution for the annual adoption and guidelines for property exemptions. Bulletin 22 of the 2023 regarding property exemptions issued by the State Tax Commission reminds assessors that Section 211(7)(u) of the Michigan General Property Tax Act requires townships and cities to annually adopt policy and guidelines to be used for property exemptions. A copy of the policy and guidelines for taxpayers requesting tax relief is attached and is for the review and is for the public review, and we have those copies here at City Hall for anybody that'd like to review them. All documents have been updated to comply with the Michigan Common Law, City of St. Clair's Code of Ordinance, and the State Commission's recommendations. What you have in front of you, the resolution for the annual adoption of guidelines for property exemptions, as is with no changes as the previous year. It is a requirement, though, of the City Council to adopt an annual property exemption policy and guideline.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Support.
Questions? All right, call the roll, please.
Gottler.
Yes.
Laporte.
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
Volz.
Yes.
Westrick.
Yes.
Cedar.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
Thank you. Number 6 is reports administration. Mr. Bishop, what do you got tonight?
The only thing I really have this evening is just to talk about Waste Management, they're rolling out the 96 to 64 carts. They were actively doing this the 16th to 17th, 18th, and 19th. We should be seeing them rolling through town. They have an active list of everybody that's called, and they are actively going through that list, address by address by address. As calls come in to City Hall, we're redirecting them right back to Waste Management, and then they tell us when it's completed, and we're keeping an active file of that so nobody's left behind or forgotten.
Quentin, I recall you mentioned that there would be a date when people could set their cans upside down or something, and Waste Management would take them. Mm-hmm. Do we have that date yet, or is that just ongoing?
It was scheduled for the 15th. They had more cart requests than they had carts, and so as they were waiting for that order to come in, they just started to replace what they had. So it's ongoing.
Okay.
Yeah, but the instruction is those carts they'll be notified to have their things out, and all they have to do is take it to the curb, and then they will be replaced with the 64-gallon for recycling as well.
Sorry, I may have not been clear about it. I meant that people could, like, the bins that they have now
Tip
could
them
be
over. My
upside down,
and then just take them every
them over.
weekly ongoing.
Right.
Okay, Perfect, thank you.
There we go. Good clarification. Thank you.
Yep,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Mr. Downey, you got anything?
Nothing this evening, Your Honor.
Any city departments?
Yes, Your Honor, just a quick announcement with the resignations that were accepted today. There's now a vacancy on the Cemetery Board of Trustees for a 3-year term. The Cemetery Board meets the first Tuesday of the month at 8:30, and the Downtown Development Authority has a vacancy for a 2-year term. Their meeting times and dates are to be determined as needed. And then also another mention for the Beautification Commission that is currently open for all memberships. So if interested in that, please contact Therese Hawkins. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other departments? Any authorities, boards, committees, commissions? No unfinished business. Let's go to new business number under 8, approve proposal for sanitary sewer repairs. Mr. Bishop.
Mr. Kern from AEW is here to talk about the 2024 sanitary sewer rehabilitation open cut project that we've received bids for, and he will describe the results of those in the recommendations from AEW.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. So we did take bids last month for 5 sanitary sewer repairs. If you recall, last year we cleaned and televised all the sanitary sewers basically at the southern end of the downtown area, roughly from 10th Street to St. Clair River, Pine River up to Clinton Avenue. We reviewed the video that was taken of all those sewers. We've rated everything, whether it's from critical to a minor repair that's needed. We identified 5 locations that need critical repairs. We put those out to bid. We received 7 bids, the lowest bid being $108,140 from Fontana Construction of Sterling Heights. The estimate that we put together was $120,000 to complete those 5 repairs. 4 of those repairs are on 9th Street between Clinton and Fredmore Highway, and then there's one near 7th and Juliet. All those repairs are within road right-of-ways. There's nothing within easements that are within rear yards. Everything is within road right-of-way. So our recommendation is that we move forward with making these 5 repairs and awarding to Fontana Construction at the bid amount of $108,140.
And I see you have some experience with them in your...
We do. Yeah, they do. They've done quite a bit of work for some of the other communities we've worked in. They're also contracted as an emergency water and sewer contractor for a couple communities that we represent. In particular, the city of East Point has used them for several years now, has extended their contract a few different times to do emergency water and sewer repairs, and we've been happy with the work that they've performed.
Have they performed on time?
They have. Yeah, we've never had any issue with them. If there's an emergency repair, they're out there that same day to do that work.
And what's the scope of this work are we expected? Are we going to close 9th Street for an extended period of time, or?
I don't see any full closures of 9th Street. I would expect each repair to take roughly 1 day to complete. We probably would have a lane closure,
Lane and
but
flags,
we should still have the entire road open on all those locations. They're basically, I think 4 of the 5 are the sewers right along the westerly curb line, and one's in the green belt between the street and the sidewalk, so we wouldn't have to take up the entire street.
And if we approve this tonight, do you have any idea of when they would begin work?
Sounds like they were going to, soon as possible.
Okay. I'll make a motion to accept the bid of $108,140 from Fontana Construction.
Support.
All right, the motion made, support. Questions? I just let the public know, Fontana came in at 108, 140, and Telto was number 7, the highest at 156.7. Call the roll, please.
Laporte,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes.
Volz,
Yes.
Westrick,
Yes.
Stotler,
Yes.
Cedar.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Number 9 is claims and accounts for January 9 and 16 of 2025. Questions, concerns?
Hearing no questions, Your Honor, I make a motion to approve as presented.
Support.
All right, made and supported. Questions? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Go to number 10 is public comment. Anybody have anything on non-agenda items? 3 minutes, please. Go to number 11, mayor and council. Anybody have anything? I have a couple of things, but Chris, do you want to mention the Icy Bazaar? Because I think you got a pretty good handle on
Yeah,
it.
this weekend, Icy Bazaar, St. Clair Review Plaza. Saturday will be the big day. Fireworks will be going off shortly after 8 o'clock. It'll be an extensive show. I'm guessing over 20, 25 minutes worth of fireworks. I believe we have over 50 ice carvings that'll be down there, and some live music, and a lot of different bars, restaurants opens with specials. Come check it out. Dress warm.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yes. Yep. Fireworks both nights?
Saturday.
Just Saturday. Okay.
Saturday looks pretty good, actually, compared to what we've got right now.
Anybody else have anything? Go to number 12. I'm going to ask for a motion to go into closed session to discuss strategy connected with the negotiation of a collective bargaining agreement with employees represented by AFSCME and to consider a periodic personal evaluation of city superintendent.
I'll make the motion.
Support?
All right, the motion has been made to that. Any questions? Call the roll, please.
Laporte,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes.
Full,
Yes.
Westrick,
Yes.
Cotler,
Yes.
Cedar,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you. I anticipate that when we come back up, we probably will take some action. You can't stay here, but you go upstairs and we'll come up, everything's up there, we'll kind of come back down. Thank you for coming here. Be careful going out, there's ice everywhere and it's cold and